Hey, my name's Jeremy Vest and I'm the Senior Evangelist here. I wanted to personally thank you for being a vidIQ user. We know how tough it is to be a video creator, and we're here to help you on your journey. In today's webinar, I'm going to show you our favorite features so you can get more views and grow your channel fast with vidIQ. And then you can ask us any questions you'd like.
vidIQ.
vidIQ.
vidIQ.com.
So after you install vidIQ, one of the first things you're going to see is the scorecard. One of my favorite parts of vidIQ. The overview section shows the vidIQ score. This is based on the popularity of your video compared to other videos. The next section is views per hour, or VPH. This is what vidIQ calls velocity. Then you can see your views, how many subscribers this video drove, what percentage of your subscribers watched this video, the average view time, and the total duration of the video. You can also see the top devices your viewers watched this video on, and the top countries your viewers came from. This next section is social. It shows things like engagement rates and where your engagements came from. You can see your like to dislike ratios, how many comments this video has, and how many Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook followers you have. Alright, the next section is SEO. There are 5 types of actions you can take to improve your video SEO. The first is tag count. This shows how many tags you're using. Tag volume shows how many tags you're ranking for. And then we show you how many keywords are in the title, how many keywords are in the description, and then your score for having the keywords in the tag, title, and description, or what we like to call tripled keywords. The performance section is based on how your videos are doing in the real world, based on the tags you're ranking for. Ranking for high volume tags is the gold standard, and it's really difficult to do. I love this next section as well. It's the video optimization checklist. So after you've uploaded a video, you can come here and see what you've missed. You can see if your tags, titles, or descriptions are too short or long. You can see if you've missed adding a card or an end screen or closed captions. So use this as your checklist to make sure you have everything covered. The controversial keywords section is just for our paid customers, but essentially what it does is it shows you keywords that could be potentially demonetized in your tags, titles, or descriptions. In the channel section, we show you the total amount of views for the channel, the average daily views, what country the channel is from, how many views in the last 30 days, how many total subscribers, how many average daily subscribers, subscribers for the last 30 days, and the YouTube rankings. Video tags are really useful because it shows you what tags were used for that video and how they rank on YouTube. You can see video tags for any video on YouTube. Channel tags just show you what tags are used in the channel section. All right, next we're going to talk about the channel audit. The first 3 numbers show views, subscribers gained, and watch time month over month. You can scroll over each section and see the details. And for me personally, I always want to know I'm going up and to the right every month. This next section shows the content to double down on. So essentially, this is your best content based on views per hour, total watch time, subscribers gained, engagement rate, and top search terms. So this is the content we recommend you focusing on and doing more of. In the next section, we actually show you what you're doing right and wrong so you can go improve those things right now. So for example, the titles, descriptions, and tags, if they were too short or too long, they would show up red, and you could go click and fix those. So for example, I have 2 videos without cards. I can click on these and I can see exactly which videos don't have cards, and I can go fix them. And I can do the same thing for end screens and playlists. So the channel audit is really powerful. It shows you what content's working best and why, and it shows you what you can fix. So if you want to check out how you're doing compared to your competitors, you can add up to 3 competitors with a free version and a lot more for our paid customers. You can see how your competitors are doing in the past 48 hours, this week, this month, or all time. Another cool feature is you can see the top keywords your competitors are using. Now up here, you'll see our real-time stats bar. In order to be monetized by YouTube, you now need 4,000 hours watched and 1,000 subscribers. This tool shows you where you are in that process, and it also has some great insights to see how many views you've had in the last 48 hours, 7 days, how many minutes you've had watched in the last 7 days, and how many total subscribers. So when you're uploading or editing a video, you can start typing in tags. And you'll see that vidIQ actually recommends tags as you're typing. And if you want more results, you'll have to update to a paid plan. And below, you'll see some recommendations as well. When I type something on YouTube, our search panel actually shows you the monthly searches for that term, the highest views, average subscribers, and it shows you our keyword score based on search volume and competition. It also shows you related search terms, which is really important in understanding the entire search ecosphere of what you're looking to rank for. We also show you the top search keywords. Paid plans get a lot more recommendations. What's going on, everybody? I hope you're having a great new year so far. We wanted to personally thank you for being a vidIQ user. Welcome to our family. This webinar is all about helping you. Please ask questions in the chat below and let us know if you'd like us to audit your channel. We have billions of views to our credit for our customers, and we would love to give you our experience to help you on your creator's journey. I guess a lot of you have noticed being a creator is not necessarily the easiest thing in the world. So we are here for you. And I'm going to start answering some questions in the chat, and then we'll get into audits. The first thing I wanted to do, though, before I do that, I'm going to share my screen real quick. And I actually wanted to show you guys a new feature we just launched. If you click over here in the achievements on the left-hand side, if you don't see this, you just click on the hamburger here, and you'll see achievements. This is a pretty cool new tool that we just launched. And essentially, we want you to celebrate all of your successes on YouTube. So what you can do is we just recently got 250,000 subscribers. So we can click on this and we can download this. We can share this on Facebook and wherever. So we thought this was a pretty cool tool so you can share all of your awesome achievements. That's a new tool. So that wasn't in my little video I just made. Just wanted to make sure you guys knew about that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and see if you guys have any questions right now. Welcome, Captain Reality and Alpha Trader. I'm going to get everyone that's asked for a channel audit so far. I'm definitely going to be able to get to you. Let me see if anyone else. Heard the audio may not be super great, so I'm just going to check that real quick. Let me know if you hear my audio better. I think it will be better now. I apologize about that. All right, Ellis Entertainment needs a channel audit, no problem. We will get you as well. And high score tag suggestions are helpful, but it'd be more helpful if we could get ranked tag suggestions so we could increase performance score more easily. Does this feature make sense? It does make sense. We appreciate that, and we are working on some new tag features, so I'll definitely make sure that that suggestion is put in there. Thank you very much. All right. Got another audit here. And let's go ahead and get started with these channel audits. The first one is Life on Beagle Road. Almost 4,000 subscribers. Congratulations on that. So the first thing I'm going to do is just kind of see, like, from your banner here, I can't really understand what your channel's about. I don't know if this is a beagle or a beaver. Like, I have no idea. So I'm gonna don't know what your channel's about, so I'm gonna go to the about section, try to see homesteading, DIY videos, woodworking. Cool. So now I understand. My suggestion to you is to, on your banner, to really give the what your channel is about and why that matters to me. So I'd love to see something like a homestead and you woodworking, and maybe a messaging statement that really describes the what and why. Something like homesteading and woodworking so you can have a sustainable life. So really don't let people guess what your channel is about on your banner. Give it to them, spoon feed them, so they really can make a decision if this channel is for them or not. The next thing we're going to look at here is your thumbnails. Your thumbnails are really good for a lot of reasons. The biggest is you always have a good expression and eyes. You can see the whites of your eyes. Eyes are extremely important to connect with your audience. I think you have pretty good usage of typography. The only thing I would say about your text is I'd keep it more consistent as far as the actual font, the thickness of the font, the color of the font. What I see you missing in your thumbnails, honestly, is some type of theme, color, shape, or logo, or something that ties you together. So if I looked at this goat pea thumbnail versus this UPS freight thumbnail versus the dance thumbnail, it honestly would look like 3 or 4 different YouTube channels to me. There isn't some type of color or font or consistency that tells me as a user or a viewer of your content that this is your thumbnail versus someone else's. So that's you have a lot of great principles on your thumbnails. I would just try to find some type of consistency so that people know, hey, that is a Life on the Beagle Road thumbnail. I'm going to click on your videos here and see what is ranking the best right now, what your wins have been. So it looks like you're kind of all over the place as far as what's doing well. DIY, homesteading, logging. I mean, you just have all kinds of stuff that is doing well. So I guess what I would recommend, I'm going to go look at your newest content. I would recommend doing more series of content. So for example, this on how to remodel a bathroom, maybe you should do, and I know it's a day 1, but maybe you should do series of videos. So for example, maybe you do 20 videos in a year on remodeling a bathroom, or maybe you do 40 videos or 50 videos, one every week on homesteading. And besides this how to remodel a bathroom, I don't really see you matching your passion of woodworking and homesteading with the intent of search. So maybe someone's typing in something like how to homestead. One really cool thing about the vidIQ tool is I typed in how to homestead, and we really show a lot of the top related searches for this search. So we're really starting to help you understand the universe of keywords around your topic. With a paid version, I can see 186 more of these terms. So you can see right here that homesteading, off the grid, homestead, live free or die secrets, building shelters, hunting and gathering, homesteading for beginners. So you can really understand the universe of keywords that people are searching for and match that with the passion that you guys are all about. Now, my recommendation for your channel, the biggest recommendation I have is just to really stick to one topic. Right now, you guys are all over the place, and that's okay. You're talking about Christmas, and you're talking to, and it's, you guys are more of a vlog right now. But I think if you went after a specific long tail phrase like homesteading or something like that, I think ultimately you would get more subscribers and views. I also believe that your audience would love you more. And the reason for that is they know what you're doing and they know what to expect. Now, if you want to go vlog, that's fine, but it's just all about your personality and your family. A family vlog is all about you guys, not necessarily about what you do. If you want to go more informational or educational, then I definitely would go more of a series, and then I would do homesteading or something like that every single week to give you higher probability to rank for that major term. So hopefully that helped. I'm going to move on to the next one. I'm going to look at some stuff first. Let's see if you guys have any more questions before I go to the next one. I look very distracted. It is a live show. Things do happen. All right, Lily Toy Art. Congratulations for being on YouTube. It looks like you just are getting started. Looks like you have 4 videos up. That's very, very cool. The first thing I'll say is I really love your banner at the top. I like your logo. Obviously, the primary colors and colors are really showing what you're all about, and it's kids' art. So well done there. I love the logo on your pin. I think that's pretty intelligent. It looks like you might actually be developing these with Adobe Premiere or After Effects or something, where you're digitally painting these images and then you're using some type of path to trace your path, which is pretty brilliant, honestly. If you're making these videos of how to draw and you're actually doing it, you're not actually drawing, pretty darn smart, if you ask me. So this seems, and I could be wrong, but this definitely seems like you basically created a computer program to make your videos. You could make a whole lot of videos this way. And the reason I think that is your lines are perfect. Obviously, the human hand isn't going to be that perfect. So it's a interesting idea. I kind of like it. One idea I have for you, because it's so interesting to me, is to actually live stream this like 24 hours and just do hundreds of drawings and see how you rank. The thing I would say is I would definitely recommend trying to find more primary colors in the background of your thumbnails. I think you could stand out a lot more if your backgrounds had more color. Being white, and YouTube's typically white unless people go into the dark mode. I wonder if you couldn't make your thumbnail stand out more. Another thing I would suggest for the thumbnails is possibly to have your pen in the thumbnail all of the time, so that people can see a logo and people can understand that someone's drawing. You do have it twice, but I just wonder if that was the consistency piece, that people would know you were drawing that versus just showing art. Where I think you could use a lot of improvement is coloring tin, coloring rainbows, coloring shark, coloring construction tools. I don't really think that's what people are searching for. And it might not matter because this content might be consumed on the YouTube Kids app, or maybe, kids aren't actually going to type in these words, but maybe the parents will. So I'd really understand the search intent of what people are searching for, like how to color with crayons or markers or whatever. And I'd really understand the universe of key terms. This is a good example of a colored background of the direction I would head for a thumbnail here. Really bright, not a white background. But whatever you're trying to rank for, I just make sure you understood the universe of keywords over here on the right-hand side. And just definitely focus on that and really try hard to use the tags, titles, and descriptions and playlists that people are searching for, but obviously match that with your passion of what you're trying to accomplish. Very interesting channel for sure. I think a lot of people have this kind of automated idea, to make a channel like this. And I could be wrong. You could just be drawing perfectly and, you're not using a computer program to, unreveal a path. But very interesting for sure. All right, seeing if there's any more questions real quick. Okay, moving on to the next one. Congratulations for passing 100,000 subscribers. That is pretty darn awesome. 113,000 subs. Looks like you've been doing this for a while. Trying to figure out, what is most popular to really just get a grasp of how you got where you are with 100,000. Looks like you have a very good grasp of getting thumbnails that people want to click on, like showing a rhino's butt with a circle, or having a ridiculous looking car, or best tech, and then you just see like a hairy dude, or a something flying in the air. You definitely seem to understand like the BuzzFeedy styled thumbnails that people want to click on. Having arrows and circles and weird things, developing intrigue is absolutely a phenomenal way to get clicks, as long as you deliver on the message. It looks like you are a shareable kind of viral styled channel. Like I've obviously seen the Strong Kid a million times. So I'm going to click on this and kind of see how you do your content. My fear is you might be actually grabbing other people's content, but I could be wrong. All right, so it definitely looks like this whole channel is around like the BuzzFeed style. You're grabbing other people's content. Maybe you do, or maybe you don't have rights to use it. I wonder if you have had copyright strikes against your channel before. I would be curious to know that. It looks like what you're doing is you're grabbing other people's content and you're merging it together in kind of like listicles. 20 awesome product ideas, best tech today. So it looks like it's a very trending style channel. Again, trying to get my head around this so I can possibly give you some ideas. So the first suggestion I would have again is if you could find a way to tie a theme of your thumbnails together so that people know they're your thumbnails, maybe even with a brand or a logo or a color or a shape. Obviously putting an alien with Donald Trump's face on it and liquefying his face is clearly going to develop some intrigue. So you're extremely good at thumbnails. My only suggestion is if you could tie them together, then maybe they would work a little better. My fear for your channel is demonetization, copyright strikes, and not owning the content that you're using all of the time. There's obviously a lot of risk in that unless you actually have rights to use the content. And then, I think your titles are perfect for what you're going for. The world's happiest twins, the world's toughest gloves. You obviously have a good philosophy of clickable, maybe even clickbait style thumbnails and titles. As long as they deliver the message, they're not clickbait. But if you have any specific questions, feel free to let me know. Besides the just making better thumbnails and making sure you have rights to use this content, I'm kind of at a loss for this one because it's just so random. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but you just do basically whatever's trending or what you think could trend. And because of that, it's almost a winning the lottery style philosophy. It is a repeatable philosophy, but it's difficult to give advice for something like this. If you are a Boost user, you can use most viewed, and you can see what's trending by topics, by views per hour. So we do have a great tool to help you along with what's trending right now. Maybe that'll give you ideas to make collages or listicles that could help. And I'm not sure if you've seen that tool yet. Okay, moving on. I'll get to rank tags here in a second. And we did give you a playlist for rank tags, but we'll move on real quick. All right, Alpha Trader. Looks like you really are pretty new to YouTube, so congratulations for getting started and making a lot of videos in the last few months. So well done there. The first thing I'm going to say is you definitely need a channel banner. You don't have one yet, so I would highly recommend that you develop a channel banner and you get it up on your site. I would make sure that people know exactly what you do. There's a lot of traders out there. There's like, day traders and penny stock and, cryptocurrency. So I would really make sure on your banner that people understood what your type of trading is about and why you matter compared to everyone else. For the amount of subscribers, it looks like your views, you're doing very well. You're in the triple digits with views already with, in a few months. So it definitely seems like you're starting to get the hang of this. I would have consistency in your thumbnails, the same color background. I would definitely use your face in thumbnails when you can, because people want to connect with other people. It's not necessarily about just the stocks. It's people want to connect and believe in you. People aren't going to take advice from a non-face, if that makes any sense. So I think if you really want to establish a community of people that would possibly buy a product from you or a service, I would invest yourself more in the videos than in the thumbnails. I'm going to click on one of these thumbnails real quick. So I would definitely have yourself in the videos so that people can start trusting you. Your native language is not English. So if you're promoting yourself to English speakers, I think that trust transference of having you on camera is very important, especially with something as important as stocks. Another thing I would do is I would just make sure like you have 5 stocks to avoid and 5 stocks to buy in 2019. That's a great title. It has a reason to click. It has good keywords. Just make sure you understand what people are searching for within stocks and stock trading. And, you know, yeah, just make sure that you're creating content around what people are asking for, the questions, making answers to questions people are asking. I don't think, like, for example, Yes Bank analysis is compelling enough for someone to click on. Okay, moving on. Boo does have a question. I have 2 animation channels. Can I upload the same video on the 2 different channels? Boo, I would not do that. YouTube hates duplicate content, and in fact, every second, both audio and visually, YouTube's going to know that it's duplicate content. Now, theoretically, you can upload them both. I don't think it's going to help you though. Like, I don't think it's going to give you an edge to have 2 pieces of the exact same content on 2 different channels. I would rather you just invest in distribution and great titles and tags and thumbnails and playlists and descriptions on one. YouTube will know it's duplicate content. So my recommendation would be to not do that. I don't see a major benefit. And a potential, because you own both of them, you're not going to get a copyright strike or anything. But I don't see a benefit. And I've seen this with big brands, that have multiple channels and different languages and stuff. I've seen this happen a lot. However, I typically don't see any benefits from it. All right, you're welcome, Alpha Trader. Now we're going to get into this one. Obviously, I don't speak the language. This looks like a university. I love the banner up here. Has the logo. It says what it is. You can see it's very university-like, so great one. I'm going to click on the videos here, kind of see the thumbnails. The thumbnails are really good. In cases where you're showing faces, I would definitely try to make the face 20, 30, 40% bigger. And then your text is relatively small. I would just have a few words when possible and make the text a lot bigger, because you can see, I'm old, but you can see the text is almost not readable. It's very, very small. And on the right-hand side, they're even way smaller than that. So Charisma on Command here has a good template, if you will, how big his text is to define your vision. So I would just make your text way bigger and have less words. Show more expression when you can. This is a great one, and this is a great one. Because of the translations, I'm not exactly sure what key terms you're going after, but I would imagine you seem to be doing very well as far as views go compared to the 1.4 thousand subscribers you have. But I guess I would just make sure that you're using key terms people are searching for. Again, because of the translation, I'm not exactly sure. But how to quickly learn English seems good. English, universities, things like that seems really good. But just make sure you have a consistency and make sure you're using the terms that people are actually searching for to develop your video ideas and your videos. Game Dev HQ, I promise you I'm going to address a lot of your questions. You can always reach out to support at vidIQ as well, but I am going to get to you. I'm just going to do some of these. You have a lot of complex questions, so I'm going to kind of wait till the end for you. All right. Ellis Entertainment. Congratulations on getting started. Got 40 subscribers here. And hi, by the way. Nice to see you on my live chat here. So here's the deal, man. You're all over the place. We got to focus, right? So let's figure out, like on the banner here, you got NASCAR, you got football, you got games. If you were one thing, what would that one thing be? Developing a channel around one major topic is going to be a lot easier than developing it around a lot. And having this niche and this channel focus is going to allow you to focus on specific keywords you want to rank for, or a specific game, or a specific thing. So once you develop that focus, then you're going to develop your messaging, the what your channel is and the why. What's going to happen once you focus and you put all of your content in one basket and you start making content around one major topic is YouTube's going to then know what your channel is about. And then people that stumble upon your videos are going to be a fan of that and hopefully subscribe if they like talking about NASCAR or they like talking about football or college football or whatever. But until you focus, you're just going to your channel is going to be all over the place. So I would really focus down on one major thing, become a perceived thought leader on that, and put 1 or 2 videos out every week, just constantly. And obviously make sure you match your passions with what you're doing with the intent of search people are searching for. Okay, drone view. So just trying to understand, it looks like you guys do explainer videos and all kinds of stuff. The biggest thing I would say is consistency in the thumbnails. I'd also say that fundamentally, it doesn't seem like you have a major theme. So you're talking about digital marketing and coffee shops and, you're kind of, even though you're talking about marketing and marketing assets, you're kind of all over the place. Also, your videos are extremely small. It's almost like they're very, very, very short. Some of them are. It's almost like you're making these videos to rank. And that's not really how it works anymore. 5 years ago, 4 years ago, you could just put out 10-second videos and you could rank all day long. The problem is now the number one reason for discoverability on YouTube is watch time and how long people watch your videos compared to your competitors. So if watch time, how long people watch your videos is the number one metric to ranking, then you probably need, 3, 7, 12-minute videos, and people need to be watching, 50+% of those videos for you even to start ranking. Now, obviously, you're going to rank for terms no one else is putting in, a specific coffee shop name or something like that. But something like digital marketing, you're not going to rank for that with an 11-second video. Now, you could just be a stock company, a company that, sells video stock, and that's cool. But I just don't know how you could, unless you're talking about stock or how to do something in Premiere or Photoshop. I'm just not exactly sure what your goals are here. Feel free to reach out to me. If you got an email from me and that's how you got, this, feel free to reach out to me to give me more clarity of what you're looking for. But right now, fundamentally, 10-second videos do horrible on YouTube. The average view duration on Facebook is 7 seconds. So You may want to use other platforms like Instagram and Facebook, but even so, I would give more value. Right now, it's like a stock type thing. I don't see a lot of entertainment value or educational value. So it's kind of just like maybe you should use terms like stock video footage or, free video, HD video footage. Figure out what people are searching for and what they want from you, or maybe you want people to use this footage. I'm not exactly sure. All right. Almost there to 100 subscribers. Congratulations. Looks like you're in Houston. Maybe not. Not sure. Well, congratulations on getting your channel started. It looks like you're just getting started, and it looks like you're well on your way. The thumbnails are great. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 thumbnails, obviously, I don't appreciate because we don't know what those are, right? But with the good start regulator with your face there and you pointing, you got the YouTuber face, how to keep your mask from fogging best way. That's great. How to set up your scuba gear. It looks like you're really starting to understand matching this search intent with your passion of teaching people about scuba diving. Looks like you have great pictures of like sharks and stingrays. So well done. Really well done. My recommendation to you would be to basically make a series of one major topic, like how to scuba dive for beginners, and then make 20 or 30 or 40 videos on various topics of scuba diving, right? So I'm going to type in how to scuba dive for beginners. And maybe you have like 40 or 50 videos on how to scuba dive for beginners. And then you understand what people, are searching for. 10 mistakes new divers make, necessary gear, skills and lessons, certification, step by step. So you see in various places and various countries and beaches. So you see there's a lot of questions being asked. If you're the answer to those questions, then you become more of a perceived thought leader, and then boom, people that are learning how to scuba dive, you become the thought leader for them. So I think you're doing a great job. You're definitely kicking butt for a few weeks, and keep on going. I'd love to see you focus in on more of a series. Just reading some of the comments here. And Jerome, thanks for the explanation of the assets examples. I guess for us to be able to help you understanding what your goals are and showing those assets may benefit, us being able to help you more. And just to let you guys know, and Butterfly Kisses, YouTube verifies content and duplication from visual and audio down to every frame. So they're very, very good at it at this point. And there is, there's a whole back-end content management system, CMS, for bigger channels. And yeah, I mean, it's a really big deal. It's a big business. There's a lot of companies involved, and copyright claiming is a big part of the YouTube game. All right, we have one more channel to review. You go to that real quick. And then we'll get into more of these complex SEO questions. Congratulations to hitting 10,000 subscribers. That's really cool. I like how on the banner here you have your head out in white, so it kind of looks like a 3D effect. That's pretty neat. The only thing I would say is you do say vlogs, but maybe you should, on your banner, you should actually say what kind of vlogs. Like, is it a family vlog or what it is? Also, you have vlogs up on the banner, but it seems clear to me that there's other stuff going on here, like simulators. So I would say if it's virtual reality or simulation type stuff, it's probably not a real vlog, or it's a VR vlog, you know. So I'm going to sort by most popular here. This is some weird fantasy stuff. And I say weird for me. I'm not saying it's weird for other people. This is my personal opinion. So yeah, this is an interesting channel. I do not believe your banner does it justice. I think that you should probably just be honest throughout the whole thing about what this is. I would say like fantasy vlog, you know, virtual reality, something like that. Like everyone else, I would definitely do consistency on the thumbnail so that people know it's your brand. And I would, I guess, understand what people are searching for among these types of things. Weird channel. Very interesting. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Yeah, John, just make sure, you get a new banner there. You are welcome, Maximum Scuba Houston. I'm in Dallas, Texas, so shout out to a fellow Dallas or Texas person, rather. Yeah, thumbnails are definitely important. You guys don't want to underestimate those. Okay, I'm going to go to these more hardcore SEO questions real quick. And good evening, Justin. Game Dev HQ. All right. What's the best way to discover ranked tags? I notice it's extremely difficult to find them even when boosting. Now, when you're... Yes, you're right. It is not super easy. However, when you are on a video, we do show what is ranking with this blue number. So Jack Black channel audit, we ranked number 1 for. So we do show you what's ranking in this area, but we don't necessarily have, if you do have boost, which I think you said you did, let me show you something real quick. I'm not sure if you've ever logged in and saw our web platform, but there are a few more options here. So we do have an SEO section. I would highly recommend logging in and playing with this. We do have some channel wide tags, and you can see how you rank on these channel wide tags. So there's some more stuff. We also have a really cool thing called the subscriber analysis, where you can see what your subscribers are watching and what they're subscribed to and the best time to post. So I would definitely recommend that. But yes, fundamentally, I agree with you. We do have some work there to be done. But we do show it. It's just not in one uniform place. Lillian, I got your email actually, and I will be responding you today. Being new to social media, so I will reach out to you. And I hope you guys all enjoy the rest of your video making day. Thanks for being a part of vidIQ, and feel free to keep on chatting, and we'll try to respond to your questions. Thank you.